Howdy folks, Nathan Adlin here with the Fast Lane Car, and there's something very special in that crowd behind me, and that's a replica of a 1963 Jaguar E Type Lightweight. Now, this particular vehicle, there were supposed to be 18 of them, and Jaguar only built 12. Nearly around 50 years later, they're going to build the rest of them. So that means there's going to be 6 of these things, and they're not only going to be built, it's not a question of just building replicas, they are going to be absolutely the same vehicles that they built way back in '63. They're going to use the same metals, the same blueprints, everything. In fact, they even scanned the vehicle to make sure that everything actually fits into the car the way it's supposed to from 1963. Handcrafted. The entire thing is aluminum. It has over 300 horsepower with the straight 6 engine, which is the racing spec engine. This is a vehicle that's going to be worth a lot of money.
This is a car that was produced back in 1963. We originally intended, the competitions department in Jaguar originally intended to produce 18 cars. There were 18 VIN numbers allocated. Ultimately, we produced 12 cars. And we, because this man on my left wearing red trousers, the only guy in the whole audience wearing red trousers, a guy called David Fairburn, came to me day one in the job and said, I've got a great idea, we need to build these cars. So could you take the covers off the car, please? When you get a chance later, you must go and look at this car. This car is an exact replica of the original car. It's all aluminium. And I have to tell you, it is a beautiful, beautiful car. The car was designed to race. This is going to be a race car. The car originally took 20% weight out of the E-Type, 250 kilograms. It weighs about a ton. It is all aluminium, and it's a great car. It is unusually one of the only cars that comes from Jaguar that Ian Callum, our brilliant design director, can't lay claim to. So, that said, Ian's been all over this car like a rash. Ian, come up here and talk to me about this car, if you would.
Well, one thing with the Lightweight is that of all the cars in the history, this is the one car that I certainly would love to see rebuilt, and we will be building 6 of them. It's just fundamentally a beautiful car. It's a competition car. And the nice thing about this is it's actually better than the original ones because it's absolutely exact. Both sides are symmetrical, which I'm sure in the past they probably weren't. And I can say that for a lot of cars, by the way, not just Jags. But the nice thing about this is it's beautifully detailed, it is authentic, it's authentic in every way, and every part of this car is brand new. There's no old car in this at all, it's brand new, right down to the engine block. And we oversaw the build of it to make sure the authenticity was retained. The creative part of my point and my team was we chose the colour. Now that might not be so special, but when you see this car in the flesh, it is a fantastic colour. It's a beautiful liquid silver, which is quite unique. And of course we chose the colour of the leather as well, so that was my input. But that's
choosing the colour. I tell you, it's a good job you've got.
Easy job.
This is actually what we call Car Zero. It's a prototype. We will be building 6 cars as well as this. We haven't quite decided what to do with Car Zero.
I think we should keep it. I think they should give it to me, actually.
You think you should have it? Yeah, I think you probably should.
So let me put it to you in a very special way. Not a car that you're going to see every day. It's not going to be on the roads. In fact, I'm at Pebble Beach right now where they did the unveiling, and I think maybe the only place you would see one of these cars is at the historic Grand Prix, or one of the historic races they even have here in California. Otherwise, maybe a museum, who knows? For the Fast Lane Car, this is Nathan Adlin. I'll see you next time.